So, dear EAS delegates, dear members, dear friends, it's lovely to see so many still with us on Saturday. That's not always the case, so I think you like the town. Maybe you will stay on a little bit. And we are now at the last point of our conference, at the closing ceremony, and we will begin, as often, with some music. So we thought we would give you a little glimpse of what the students did this year, and it was all compiled by Oliver Kramer. Thank you so much for doing the piece. We will have some small things to announce, or big things to announce in the beginning. Then we will today have, of course, we will have another short activity together, a musical activity. Then we will have some thank you notes, and then we will have Lorraine bringing us to Dublin, because this is our next station on our journey. So, first of all, thank you so much for having been here. I have a lot of pictures in my mind, and you will probably also have, of the lovely town between the two rivers, of the beautiful garden sceneries, making us thinking of paintings of Renoir. It was very nice, and of course a lot of debates. And referring to my opening speech, I'm convinced that there have been generated a lot of ideas and things that we will develop during the next years and maybe decades together. So thank you a lot for this. Still, yesterday, the EAS has done some important steps, and you might have been at the General Assembly, but maybe not all of you. And we would today like to announce the new EAS board. You can see it here. No. The people you have been elected is Wilfried Eigner, Tade Buchborn, Demosthenes Dimitrakoulos, Marina Gall, Sabine Mommatz, Cézanne Özeke, Benno Speaker, Lina Van Doren, and the invited member Lorraine O'Connell as our conference host, and I am allowed to stay as the past president. And we have also, inside the board, decided about our chair and our vice chair, also referred to as the president and the vice president. And this is what we decided. So we have decided that Marina Gall is being the new EAS president and Tade Buchband the vice president. Then there is one more very official thing. Yesterday in the general meeting we wanted to do it, but we were not able technically, but we thought it's also nice to do it here. You know that EAS is cooperating a lot with other big associations, and we have done a lot during the recent years together with the European Choral Association, the ECA, mainly also through our special focus group, SIMI. And because we were so active together, we decided to sign a cooperation agreement. And we have greeting words from Sonja Greiner, the General Secretary, as well as the President. And Tade, do you have both videos or only one?
You should start with Sonja, and then we try.
Yes, and I show you now the greeting words of, oh, I hope I have it, Sonja Greiner. No sound.
Dear Isolde, dear members of EAS, I am very happy that we have now signed the cooperation agreement between our two organizations. This means that we are consolidating the cooperation that we started many years ago. I wish you a wonderful conference and a great General Assembly and look forward to our future cooperation.
And? No. And? He's PC1, huh?
Hi, I'm Dermot O'Callaghan. I'm President of the European Choral Association. Greetings to Isolde, to all of the members of EAS, and sorry I can't be with you for the signing of this cooperation agreement between the European Choral Association and EAS. I think this is a wonderful cooperation that is already in existence, but this will ensure that it can continue into the future and grow, and that our cooperation will continue to bring the fruitful relationship it already has, and that we can work to mutual benefit for the period to come. So thank you so much. I'm sorry I can't be there again, and I wish you all the very best from all of us at the European Choral Association.
Then there's also one more thing out of the EAS board that we would like to announce, because this is a very young baby we have. Do you see it? The baby, yes. I talked already about it also a little bit in the opening speech. We are looking for ways to help people financially who want to attend the EAS conference, want to be part of the community but cannot afford it because of their financial possibilities in their countries. And so there is raising now a small group working on this sponsorship idea. And this group is mainly around Cézanne Özeke. Where is she? You know all Cézanne? She's here. And also with the help of Alexis Kiwi. He's here. So whenever you think, oh, that's a wonderful idea, we've already developed some good steps, so you won't be alone. But we still could need one or two more persons helping out. So if you're interested to do that, please, after the closing, come to the two people and think on in this direction. Thank you so much. Thank you also for doing this, Alexis and Suzanne. And now we get active together with Bert Appermont.
When meeting last year in Belgrade, I had a nice talk with Bert, and we were prepared to do some crazy things. this year in Lyon for a creative conference, and this idea has been forgotten for quite some months. And a week ago, it so happens that it occurred that we had a withdrawal. The musicians supposed to play now are not available yet, and I thought, oh gosh, what can we do? And then this idea came back to my head, and I mailed to Bert, telling him, hey Bert, we had this talk in Belgrade, shouldn't we do something we thought of a year ago? And he said, yes, let's do it. So, let's do it.
All right. Yeah, it's great that I'm together with all these great musicians and music teachers who have a big passion for music. I'm going to do one assignment from the book Time to Create, just a very little advertising. But we did also in the workshop 1 hour ago, so the people who were there already know the concept. You know, here in Lyon, the weather is fantastic, but in Belgium, where I come from, it rains all the time. You probably know that. And rain and clouds are very inspiring, and there are many artists who use clouds for their inspiration, like John Constable. He made many works with the theme of clouds. So we're going to make a sound cloud today with your help, I hope. And it's very easy. You can do this with small children, big children, with instruments. But of course, since we don't have the instruments here, we're going to use our voice mainly. And also we can use the percussion of the room if you want. So first I'm going to ask the whole group, please think of a sound you associate with rain, but very light rain. And Philippe, maybe you can help to have some guidance. I'll give you the pentatonic scale of C. So what we do sounds nice, because it's the end of the conference. I thought to do like a very contemporary assignment, but since the end of this conference, I think we have to go tonal modal. So let's start just to get into the key. We just sing the notes, the do, re, mi, sol, la. Please sing with me, and do, re, mi, sol, la, and downwards, la, sol, mi, re, do. Okay, so you have the notes in your head, and now come up with a sound, a note you can take, and we're gonna make rain. On my signal, yeah, just start with the whole group first. Louder. Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm just listening around. I hear many things. Here behind me, I hear something nice. So there is somebody doing like with ooh, 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 like little kind of oohs. Can we try that, everybody? Yeah, just with the oohs. So we just do ooh, and then you wait a little bit, another ooh, and you take a note from the scale. Yeah, let's try. Add. Great, yeah, let's use that for the rain. Okay, beautiful. Of course, then in Belgium we have heavy rain, probably in other countries too. So now imagine what heavy rain could sound like, and try not to be afraid to let out your ideas. You know, it's the end of the conference, so let go all of the the energy. Would be nice. It's heavy rain, so I need a lot of sound here. And again, you can use the pentatonic scale, or if you want to make another sound with your body, feel free. In creativity, there should be no boundaries, really. Okay, so on my signal, we start. Maybe you can give the notes again. Yeah, you have the C, you have some reference, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Okay, thank you very much. Maybe here I'm going to choose. If you do this with a group, you can. I would let the group choose, of course, because now we are so many, we don't have the time. What is nice is the tapping, I think. I heard, and let's try that. Just tapping, and maybe you can try to have different kinds of tapping. That we have different kind of frequencies in the. Yeah, let's try. Yes, great. Yeah, that's also nice. Yeah, it's very creative. Okay, the next one is, of course, the thunder. We need the thunder. Try to come up with thunder, but try also maybe to be original. You can have very easy ways of thunder, but you can also use the sound to make thunder. Yes? So let's go on my signal. Now we make thunder, and... All right, great. What were you shouting, or was it somebody was shouting? Thunder. Yeah, that's too easy, no? Yeah, we go for the cliche now. It could be interesting to look for more contemporary or interesting sounds, but with the stamping maybe probably is with the feet making lower kind of frequencies. Let's try to do that all together, and so we go something like. It's heavy thunder, eh? All right, great. And of course, the most beautiful is the rainbow, when the sun comes through the rain, yes? And then I'm going to tell myself how you do it, because otherwise, we just take a random note from the scale, and we make a crescendo, diminuendo. And please try to feel the energy of the group when we open up. Yeah, I'll first show that we can, so pick a random note and a random sound, A, U, E, whatever you want. Yes, and we start softly. Wow, that was magical. Also in the workshop, the rainbow was very, very nice. Yeah? I love rainbows. Anyway, so now, this is great. We have 4 benches, you could say. Yes, and maybe, because it was nice to have rain with more people, I will do here, you are the raindrops. Yes, maybe you can be the rainbow. Yes, you can be the thunder, and you can be here the heavy rain. Yes? Okay, so now we make our own sound cloud together. And just for the sake of it, normally with groups you can make them start whenever they feel like it, but of course I will conduct now a little bit to show you when to come in and when to finish. With space in between.
Thank you so much, Bert. We now come to our thank you notes. And the first word goes to Boba.
Thank you, Isolde. I would like to take this opportunity to convey my gratitude to EAS. It has been a very wonderful conference, and thanks to EAS and the organizing committee, that you have a great team. I've been enjoying for the past few days, and this is a great experience for me. So thank you so much. Second, I would like to say that EAS conference has been a very successful conference. At least I can see that there are so many students and music teachers from schools who are participating in this conference. I can see that we have many academics doing research and studies, but without the participation and connection with school teachers, all these theories or research cannot be really implemented in school. So school teachers are very important in our profession, and I hope that you can continue this good tradition and to invite more and more music teachers into our society or community. And I would like to say ISME values EAS as a very close and important partner, and we look forward to further collaborations in the future. Finally, may I invite you to join our Helsinki conference next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Boba, for the words from the International Society for Music Education that has been our partner at this conference. The next word goes to Cécile.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, what a great adventure to welcome you to Lyon. It was great work. We have been looking forward to this conference, and it has already come to the end. We are very happy to have been able to leave this event, and I'm very honored to warmly thank the EAS and its board, as well as ISME, for having chosen to come to Lyon and work with us. Thank you very much. I would like to thank the people and partners who have made this event possible. This conference could not have taken place without the University Lumière Lyon 2, thanks to the president and the services of the university who worked hard to organize this event. Very, very special thanks to Amandine Monnet, coordinator for the Training Center for Musicians in Schools. Thank you very, very much. And very, very special thanks to Margret Stumpfögger, coordinator for the EAS. A big thank you to all the CFME team, a training center for musicians in school, my team, mobilized for a long time and especially during this long and exciting week. I'd like to name them all. Marion Orlandi, Fanny Mille, Patricia Hollist, Séverine Bufflier, Sébastien Eglem, Amandine Monnet, Thierry Deschamps, Stéphane Franzioli, Emmanuel Côte et Cristina Dossuto Marigno.
Can they enter the room? Are they there, out there? Can they enter? Can they come? Yes, here they are.
And we may also add Pierre-Marie Gudefin.
Tom. Yes, Tom.
Tom Rousselet.
Yeah, you finish.
We address a warm thank you to our partners, the Métropole de Lyon, the City of Villeurbanne, the ISME, the National Council of CFMI, my colleagues are here, the Auditorium of Lyon and the Conservatory of Lyon. Thank you to our students for their musical contribution. Thank you to Thierry Deschamps et Pierre-Marie Gutefin for the technical aspects. And a very, very warm thank you to the whole Lyon conference team and the many volunteers who gave their time without counting the cost. Practicing music in school is for us such an important cultural, social, and artistic issue that we work on it all the day, and we are very happy to work on it with you all. Long, long life to the EAS, and we wish all the best for a great 2024 edition in Dublin. Thank you very much.
And there were two people in the center and the core of it, and we would like to once again thank them. They have also been both part of the EAS board now for 1 year in the preparation time. And it is, of course, Amandine Monnet and Margret Stumpfögger. You've done so marvelous work. So, this was 2023, and now we look towards Ireland, Dublin, and I give the floor and the word, slow down, no stress, to our dear board member and next host, Lorraine O'Connell, and she will, talk to us. Here.
Dear friends and colleagues and partners here on stage as well. Firstly, I'd like to add my vote of thanks as well to the fantastic work that has been done by Margret, Amandine, Cecile and the whole team. As I said yesterday, these are going to be rather big boots to fill and to follow, so I'm already a little bit nervous about it. But already Margret has been very helpful in giving me very helpful tips, and so I know that'll continue over the course of the next year. As I mentioned yesterday, and apologies for those who were here yesterday, I will be repeating myself a wee bit. As I mentioned yesterday, the fact that the conference has been in France this year has been a first for EAS, and once again, it'll be a first. Next year, it is the first time EAS is coming to Ireland, and in fact, I think I am right in saying I can count on one hand the amount of international music education conferences of this stature that we have had in Ireland. It's not the first, but it's kind of within the first 5. So it's a huge honour for us that the EAS are trusting us in Ireland to actually bring the conference there. We may be an island on the edge of Europe, but I can tell you, and we're proud Irish people, but I can tell you we're also proud European people as well. And I don't mean that as a political statement. Sorry, I just mean it as... Sometimes these can be misinterpreted, but I honestly don't mean it politically, but just to say genuinely, we do feel Irish, but we also do feel European. And I'm going to show you just, it's less than a minute long, of a recent recording, and you can see that it is a recording. So a recent recording done by our trad group in TU Dublin Conservatoire, where they have, I'm not showing the beginning, it's kind of, they have invented their own music, composed their own music, and recently it was Liberté, and so we have our trad group singing the European, or playing the European anthem. Let's hope this works. I think it's interesting there is that not only do we have the Irish uilleann pipes, the Irish version of the bagpipes, we also have Galician pipes in there too, so we are European. Is that, can I move on? Okay. So, we are delighted to extend to you Céad Míle Fáilte Go Baileach Cliath, which actually translates as 100,000 welcomes. And as I said yesterday, we don't exaggerate in Ireland. We don't do things by half. Dublin City is a city of an old and the new. We have one of the oldest bridges, which is a pedestrian bridge in the top-hand corner, and we have one of our newest bridges, which is called the James Joyce Bridge. Sorry, it's the Beckett Bridge, and you will see it's the shape of a harp. So, you may know Dublin as the home of Guinness, but I can assure you, and we hope that you will partake when you go there, but I can assure you that Dublin is much more than that. As I mentioned, it's an old city with a very complex history, and yet it's a very modern city. It's a city where tradition has been preserved, but has also been transformed. Hint for the theme of the conference. It's a city full of crack, cainch, agus ceol, which translates as a city of crack, which doesn't actually translate except that it's having a good time, enjoying yourself. Chat, which is cainch is chat, and ceol is music. As I said, crack is a uniquely Irish concept, meaning to enjoy oneself, having a good time, which includes loads of chatting, and of course music in all its forms, from traditional and folk to rock and pop, to classical and jazz, and everything else in between. Dublin is the home of river dance, and Irish dancing is famous the world over. Dublin is also a city of arts and culture, of composers, of writers, and I have to say female and male, visual artists, craftspersons, and artisans of all descriptions. It's a relatively small city, but it's a busy city. But amidst all this culture and all this hustle and bustle, it's also a city where you can find peace, calmness, spirituality, and serenity. You can escape to our many green parks, which are scattered throughout the city, to our beautiful churches. It's also known as the City of the Spires, for that reason. And we have the advantage of being right beside the sea. But enough about Dublin. Hopefully you will experience it when you go there. What about the main event itself? The conference venue is in TU Dublin Conservatoire, which sits in a fantastic new purpose-built building on the state-of-an-art campus. And here you see kind of an aerial view of the campus. And similar, it's situated in a place called Grange Gorman, and which is similar to the city itself, and also tying nicely with the theme of the conference. It is at once old, with a complex and difficult history, and very new and modern. It actually began its life as a penitentiary with a mental asylum, but now hosts over 10,000 students across all disciplines, from the arts to the sciences and the technology. While very close to the city centre, the campus also offers an oasis away from the hustle and bustle. We have plenty of green spaces. The Conservatoire itself offers, the Conservatoire offers early years classes, vocal and instrumental teaching to all age groups, with accompanying musicianship classes, bachelor, master's and PhD programs in music and in music education. One can technically begin as a student at age 3 and go through to PhD level. We are delighted to offer the conference a range of spacious, flexible rooms for papers, symposia and workshops, a 400-seat concert hall for our keynote speakers and for concerts and so on, and plenty of social space for meeting, renewing acquaintances and making new friends. And so, when is the conference? It's the 12th to the 15th of June, 2024. And what about the theme? The theme is Traditions in Transformation. So when this conference ends and you scatter across Europe and beyond, full of new and exciting ideas arising from this fantastic conference, I ask you to start giving a little bit of space in your thinking for how we can challenge our traditions within music education to be transformative, to challenge our curricula, our pedagogies, our policies, the musical genres we use, our identities, our relationship with our students, our relationships with technology, particularly in this coming era of AI. How can we challenge all of these to be transformative? I will leave you with that thought, and I will also leave you with a short video about just showing you some of the activities within the conservatoire. It's just about a minute and a half. I just have to say one more quick thing. This was not planned, but
we both dressed in the EAS colors today, and we shift.
Foto. Kann das fotografieren? Oliver, a photo. Look at Oliver. travel home safely and see you in Dublin. Goodbye.
The EAS Conference Lyon 2023 is now closed. It has been so great to have you all here. Thank you.